For months, Kenya watched fuel price continue rise with no clear relief in sight. Every new announcement at fuel station brought frustration, especially to drivers, matatu operators and ordinary citizens who depend on transport every single day.
Mimi nasema hivi, siku ya leo tumeandamana sababu ya mafuta. Last time walisikia tutaandamana wakashukisha shilingi 10. Laundi hii hatuanguki na hatushuki, tunasonga na wao mpaka mwisho.
Across the country, people stand at petrol station, staring and changing price board, wondering how life will become harder with every passing week.
President wetu asikize wamiza watu tu mafuta ishuke.
Fuel have become more than just a petrol in a vehicle. It has become the center of public anger, political tension and national debate. And slowly the frustration began boiling over into the street.
Mimi ningependekeza kuambia serikali ijaribu tu kutujali kwa sababu tunaumia. Kwa sababu kama saa hii sasa pikipiki kutoka huko chini kukuja town saa hii wanalipisha 150-200.
Mimi leo nimeona shughuli zimeenda vibaya. Bwana Rais tafadhali atuangalie kwa sababu kama gari sasa nimetoka kuchukua zile ndimu mnaona pale, kama kamera ingeweza kuona ungeona kuna ndimu nimechukua pale stage ya Meru, zinatoka Meru. Lakini kuna zingine zimekwama kwa sababu hakuna way of transport.
As fuel prices keep increasing, transport costs also rose sharply, forcing many Kenya to dig deeper into their pockets just to move from one place to another. Matatu operators complained that the business was becoming unbearable, while passengers accused transport providers of taking advantage on the situation.
We use petrol for our business and not diesel. So nothing was reduced in terms of the cost of petrol, and therefore whatever was agreed on between the matatu industry and the government has no value to us as a digital taxi sector.
Kama hiyo mambo haitaweza kurekebishwa, zote tutaungana kama madereva wote tuweze kuprotest na tuseme ya kwamba tunataka bei ibadilishwe.
The tension could be felt everywhere, from busy town to remote trading centers. Drivers spend long hours on the road trying to cover fuel costs, while passengers argue at the bus stage over increased fare. Everywhere in the country, on topic dominate conversation, the fuel. The issue moved beyond fuel station and matatu stage and entered the political arena.
Mkubwa wenyu amekula pesa, na amekula pesa peke yao, na nyinyi mnatukazia kwa gari. Mimi sitalipa 200.
Opposition leaders strongly accused the government of failing Kenya and claiming the high fuel price when pushing citizens into deeper suffering. During rallies and public gatherings, leaders criticized the fuel hike and demand immediate action.
Whether you bribe leaders of the transport sector for a day or two to get out of the street, whether you intimidate them or whatever you do, the problem does not go away.
Increase the cost of transport or fare costs. Since you agreed to the 1-week negotiation with the government, cover your own costs since you did not consult the people of Kenya while agreeing to the underhand deal.
As political pressure intervenes, public anger also continues to grow, with many citizens feel abandoned. The country was becoming restless. Then came a moment that added even more heat to the already tense situation. As demonstration began spreading in different parts of the country, President William Ruto was out of Kenya on official duty abroad. To some Kenya, the timing felt painful, questioning why the country was experiencing such a serious demonstration while the president was away, while the supporters defend the trip as part of important national responsibility. But on the street, people were no longer waiting for explanation. The hunger already exploded. Thousands of youth poured into the street, demanding lower fuel price and calling for change. Roads that were once filled with normal traffic suddenly turned into the protest ground as demonstration marched through towns, chanting slogans and carrying polycards. Some protesters blew whistles, while others lit fire along the road in tires. The atmosphere became tense, emotional and unpredicted as crowd continued growing hour after hour.
Dunia, mambo ya mafuta, serikali kuu ya Jamhuri ya Kenya inaishughulikia vilivyo. Tunaomba utulivu na amani dumishwe. Nataka kuhimiza watu wote wa Kenya ambao wamekerwa na hili jambo ya kwamba wawe na subira, serikali kuu inaishughulikia.
For many young people, those demonstrations become a way of expressing frustration over the rising pressure caused by fuel price. Soon, matatu operators joined the demonstration, saying the rise of fuel price had made their buses difficult. Drivers parked their vehicle by the roadside and part of the protest, bringing transport movement into the near standstill. Passengers remained stranded for hours while roads became unusual quiet. In some places, matatu stations that were normally crowded with shouting conductors and moving vehicles suddenly became empty. The silence itself spoke loudly. In some parts of Nairobi, the roads were turned into playground. Even also in Bomet County, the stage became so empty and the children turned them into playground. Areas that were usually packed with passengers and public service vehicles were not silent, except for the sound of children playing football in the middle of the road in the protesters. It was a powerful picture that showed just how deep the demonstration was disrupted normally life. Transport has stopped, business has slowed, and the tension continues spreading across the country.
Megan anaishi Nairobi, Takoreti South. Na tumekoma kwa sababu ya mafuta iko bei ya juu sana na imetuma kila kitu imeongezeka. Hakuna venye tunaweza survive. Tunashindwa kumind maisha.
As demonstration intensified, protests blocked major roads using stones, logs and burning tires. Thick smoke filled into the air while traffic came to the complete halt in some areas. Motorists were forced to turn back, while businesses horrified closed their doors fearing violence. Across several towns, roads turned into battle zones as angry demonstrators continued demanding low fuel price. The country was slowly riding to the hull, banning some of motorists who refused to join the demonstration. Police officers were deployed in large numbers to stop the demonstration, leading to tense confrontation between security forces and protesters. Tear gas filled the street and the crowd scattered in different directions, while some demonstrators turned their ground and fought back using stone. The sound of siren, shouting and running footsteps echoes through the town and chaos unfold in broad daylight. What had started as demonstration over fuel price was now turning into violence in street clashes. As security operators intervened, many protesters were arrested during the demonstration. Some were accused of blocking roads, while others faced accusation of destroying properties and causing chaos. Families searched for their missing relative, while human rights groups raised concern over the growing number of arrests. Fear spread quickly across community and demonstration continued.
Huyo chama ni wa watu wa matatu alilambishwa bahasha na kina John Mbadi na Dennis Itumbi na pia wa ndani.
Inafanya Uhuru alikuwa anaongeza kama labda na shilingi 5, alafu kama itapungua labda na shilingi kama 2.
Protests continue. Then came a darkness moment of all. As the protests continue, some protesters lost their life during the demonstration, leaving families in pain and community in shock. Streets that had earlier been filled with chants and whistle were now covered with fear, confusion and grief. For many Kenya, the protest had crossed from political demonstration into a painful national strategy. Blood had now mixed with fuel.
Effective today midnight, all public service, commercial vehicles, private vehicles across Kenya shall cease operations until further notice due to the unbearable rise in fuel prices, harsh economic conditions affecting transport operators and the common man.
Days later, the smoke slowly disappeared and traffic gradually returned to the roads. But the memories of the demonstration remain deeply written in the mind of many Kenya. The burn of tires, the blocked road, the empty Matatu stage, the arrest, and the life that was lost. The fuel protest became a symbol of national under pressure, while rise fuel price pushed ordinary citizens to the streets in search of answer. Until Kenya move forward, one question remains hanging in air. How much pain can a nation endure before the streets speak again? This was not just about fuel. It was about pressure, resistance, and sacrifice, blood and fuel.